Hey guys, Jake140121 back with another Simple Planes video. And this time we're getting this bitch off the ground and not killing ourselves in the process. So, let's go ahead and see what we're going to do first. First off, we removed the rear wing because that just not the rear wing, the rear propeller, and I keep doing that. I got to stop. So we moved the rear propeller. And next up, I kind of want to move this down. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Let's leave it up. We'll do some testing with that later. So now that we've removed the rear propeller, we are also going to add new ones. We'll go ahead and get rid of this gear. The gear will not be needed for this event. We're going to go ahead and go to our propulsion. We're going to add on this little thing right here. It's actually not going to fit right there, so I actually have to put a block. A block. Go ahead and add a block. It is done. Now let's slap this thing on there. Bang. Done. Beautiful. I'm already a plane. So, now we're going to start going with this design. Instead, we're going to go with a forward-facing propeller instead of the more unique rear-facing. I saw that in some planes in War Thunder, actually, and was like, huh, what if I made one of those? But turns out it's a lot harder than I thought it was. So, maybe next time, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and we need to add our gear back. I don't know why I deleted the gear, to be honest with you. I'm going to put it about halfway down the wing. I want to mirror that. I'm going to mirror that, but not right now. The gear, my wing landing gear, I'm also going to have it on the back. This is going to cause us to lean back. Actually, I can live with that. That's good. That's exactly what I want to do. So we're going to lean back a bit, and my cat just climbed up the window. Good job. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to mirror this to the which direction? Moves the left to the right? No, let's do right to left. That's the exact one I didn't want. Okay, so we'll do the left to right. There we go. Okay, now this looks absolutely ridiculous with the way it's set up. But it doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to fly. This is actually really ridiculous right here. Did not mean to pull that off. Oh my god, I put it back in the right place again. I'm amazing. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Because it's annoying me. It's like a aerodynamic nightmare. We'll put an angle block here. That is not how it goes. This is how I want it to go. Can I also do the same with this top one, or will that just not work? I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. Oh my god, I deleted my wings. Nah. Let's just leave that like it is. I don't want to delete wings. So let's just see what happens. Test flight. Let's do it. Okay, so we're sitting pretty leveled. This is going to destroy our plane. I don't want to see how the gear works, though. It didn't destroy our plane. Let's take off, see what happens. Oh, we are very slow to get moving. This does not have a lot of horsepower. Alright, this controls our up and down movement, of course. A little bouncy though, taking off on them. Guys, are we actually flying? It's pulling down massively, but I've got it airborne. Holy hell. Guys, we're flying. This is flight. It's not very good flight, but it's flight. Holy shit, we've taken off. Huh. It is not the prettiest thing in the world by any means. It feels like it's a little underpowered. But it's flight. Cockpit view, you can't see anything here. Is that the landing gear still turning? Good news, guys. We got airborne, and all it took was moving the propeller back to the front. I mean, I guess I should have expected it to be a little bit easier that way. We've honestly stabilized out a bit. I'm feeling kind of comfortable. Looks like we got some ships down below us. And we're so light, we don't burn up fuel that fast either. I bet I can shrink these wings in the back. But do I have room with the way the gear is set? I don't know. Well, this is the baseline for our perfect aircraft. Is that a carrier down there? Let's do a low flyby. Low flyby. I know English. I know English very well. I'll just move my mic a little closer. I'm afraid it's not picking up on me. So here we go. We're going down, and it does look like it's a carrier. Is it landable? Landable? That's not a word. I don't think it is. I mean, it looks way too small. Oh my god, this thing controls so... Yeah, it's way too small to not happen. This thing does not control very well. I'll go ahead and give you that. And it also doesn't like to keep speed at all. Let's go ahead and decrease our angle of attack. Looks like we got another plane up there. I did add in AI planes, so you will see other aircraft just kind of mingling about doing their thing. Just for the immersion. But nah, I thought it'd be pretty cool. So let's try to land it. We already know we can stop. The only problem we've got is we don't have air brakes. So if we really wanted to stop, it'd be all dependent on us killing our speed via engine and whatever we can burn off while turning. Of course, you got this little thingy right here. Help you slow down when you're on the ground, but... Hey, plane. How you doing? That is a steep climb, my friend. Good on ya. Good luck up there in, where are you going? North Pole? Have fun up there. Alright, so we're beginning our final approach now. Still at 300 miles an hour. I feel way too fast. So I want to do something about this little problem it has in the beginning. I feel like it's not getting enough horsepower. So we're going to go ahead and chalk up the horsepower on this engine a little bit and see what happens. It's a very basic but effective design. It's working. It's working very well. I'm wondering what happens if I lower those rear stabilizers back here. I wonder if I drop them and put them on level with the main wings, if it'll have an effect. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and start decreasing our speed here. We'll land on that left runway. Extending landing gear. Maybe not the best time to do it. I lied. It'll help kill speed, absolutely, though. You see we're dropping like a rock, though. Like a very heavy rock. We're coming in way too low. Way, way, way too low. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's just kind of drop down. Just kind of drop down. Drop down. There it is. Oh, no, 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 no. There, that's not it. That's not it. That's the engine gone. It's okay. That happens often. We're used to it. Drift. And we nailed it. Perfect landing. Only missing. We're now a jet. That's just a turbine. I'd say first flight went pretty well. A little bit of a shaky start, and the landings were never my favorite thing to do, but we did it. Okay, so let's see what kind of adjustments we can do. Promised we'd get it flying this season. this time around. So let's go ahead and double click on this. Let's change its horsepower, because it's changed to about 750. I feel like that 500 is just underwhelming. Blade diameters could be a little bit bigger. I'm gonna give it a 4 times blade count. Now I really do want to test it without the without moving these back here down. Not yet. Let's go ahead and spool that up. Let's see if we can get a good solid takeoff. Ooh. Oh, that did not do what I needed it to do. Let's try that one more time. The takeoff, the initial takeoff was very hard. The first time, not hard, but it was much bouncier than it needed to be. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's not ideal by any means, so let's just kind of figure out why. So it's pulling forward. The front gear, I think, needs to be lowered. Or not lowered. The front gear needs to be raised up a bit. There's hydraulics, though. Wow, there goes the engine. Not like I needed that for anything, you dick. Let's kill some speed off. I'm not killing speed. Well, let's just flip it. Not happening either. So I feel like these rear... How about I do this? Lift. Oh, nope. Go back. Back. Thank you. And lower these. Now that'll put it in an awkward position. That's going to cause the front gear to be higher than the rear gear. It's going to put us down a bit. But I'm wondering if that's really going to have that much of an effect to prevent us from getting airborne. If I'm thinking correctly... Don't chew me out on this. The rear gear is supposed to be... I think the rear gear is supposed to be higher than the front gear. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Oh, absolutely cannot do it with that though. Let's exit. It's gonna shrink our propeller again, and I don't know if I feel comfortable with that at all. I don't think it's gonna take off this way. I'll give it more blades, but I don't think it's gonna take off. That propeller is just way too small. There's just no way. Oh, blew the engine already. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, so let's talk. Go ahead and lower this back down. What if I keep them both down? I mean, it'll still cause... Looks like it's gonna lean. It won't lean at all, actually. Let's go ahead and increase this back to its normal size. Put it at 100. Did not mean to do that. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. The blade still looks way too small. Well, let's see what happens. We're barely gonna roll. That's what's gonna happen. There's just no way. Nope. Okay. So now that we're able to get airborne, let's not screw around with it too much. Let's set that back to 100. I lied. Let's put it like a 90. Actually, no. 100 works perfect. Okay. So there we go. Put it back to 100. Let's take off. Oh. Okay, 95. You don't have to be such a dick about it. Could have just said no. Alright. Click. Click. 105. I thought I changed it back to 100. Let's see. Okay, 100 then. Okay, it's at 100. Okay, 100 doesn't want to work either. 95 is our lucky number, apparently. 95. 95. Let's take it off. Just really looks awkward now that I'm looking at it. This is definitely not an ideal setup. Okay, I'm getting some speed. That's a plus. What can we take off? I'm pulling up. I don't think you have the horsepower. Oh, there goes the engine. Oh, take off. Still counts. Still counts. I'm a glider. I'm a glider. We're going to glide straight into the water with an engine propeller sticking up the bottom. Drop it down. Pull up to gain speed. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Okay, so that's not going to work either. Let's sacrifice size for the horsepower. Let's give it 1,000. Not saying it's going to work, but who knows, maybe. Definitely taking off much faster this time. And there goes that again. I think I'm pulling up too soon. Let's try it one more time. We gotta get over 220, I think. Sounds like something's scraping. Oh, man. We're now a go-kart. Okay, so let's save this design as, like, Jake's first failure. Okay. Now let's go ahead and we're going to keep this same body style, but we're going to change up a few things. I feel like we're going to make some magic happen here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and Uh, you know what? You want to see what we're going to do next? You can check it out in the next video. So come back next time, it's episode 4, and see the nice revamps we're going to go ahead and do to this plane. Maybe give it a jet engine if I figure out how to work those. Maybe not. Maybe we're going to go for a twin prop. I don't know. Just come back next time and see. Alright, I'll see you guys.